When it comes to Dragon Ball, Gohan is definitely one of the better assets to the company, which is why whenever they do Gohan completely dirty, we're left scratching our head and asking, why? And when you look back at it, Gohan has always been done dirty. Gohan has always just had a terrible childhood, and you can only really feel bad for him. The only people that have had a childhood worse than Gohan is Michael Jackson and Guts from Berserk. With that being said, I just kind of want to look back at Gohan's life and just see how terrible they did, my boy. Hi, I'm just dropping in to talk about today's sponsors. It's me, I'm today's sponsors. Like and subscribe, and it'll be greatly appreciated. And comment too, I'll never forget you. Okay, thank you and enjoy the video. Bye. So we're gonna start this childhood trauma off pretty early. At the ripe age of 4 years old, Gohan is knocked unconscious because he decided to ram his gigantic, huge, bulbous head into his uncle and hurt him pretty bad. And while Gohan is unconscious, you know the story. Goku holds on to Raditz while Piccolo special beam cannons both Goku and Raditz, and they both die. But that's not what we're talking about. While Gohan is unconscious, Piccolo decides to kidnap Gohan and throw him into the wilderness. Piccolo waits for Gohan to wake up and says, "Hey, little nigga, your pops is dead. I killed him. Either get strong or die in these woods." Piccolo dips. So now we got a 4-year-old in the woods by himself, fending himself from bears, wolves, tigers, and dinosaurs, literal dinosaurs. So this 4-year-old somehow has to survive that already, and it's looking bad for my boy. After 6 months in the wild, Gohan somehow survives the wilderness at 4 years old with a little help from Piccolo. Not a lot, but a little help. But you know, Saiyan genes are different, I guess. During those 6 months, Gohan somehow comes to the conclusion that, you know, maybe Mr. Piccolo isn't that bad of a guy. Maybe Piccolo is a pretty good guy, and I think Mr. Piccolo is going to be my best friend from now on. So now Gohan has a new best friend, and so does Piccolo, because Piccolo does start seeing Gohan as a pretty cool kid. Fast forward to the Saiyan saga, where Nappa and Vegeta show up, and now we got new people. Gohan meets new people for the first time. We got Yamcha, Tien, Chaozu, and Krillin. Yay, new friends, you know. Gohan, you know, bonds with them, and then most of them die in front of Gohan. Gohan sees Tien get his arm absolutely ripped off and then just basically killed himself. Yamcha gets blown up. And then the worst part, you'll never guess what happens next. After this big bald bitch Nappa throws a nuclear attack at Gohan, Piccolo jumps in the way and dies in front of Gohan. And to top it off, Piccolo gives the most sad final speech, calling Gohan his only best friend. What would that do to a person? I know what it'd do to me. I give up right then and there, personally. So fast forward to the Frieza saga. Gohan is hundreds of thousands of miles away from where he was born, ready to take on a new challenge, ready to take on anything in front of him. Piccolo's brainwashing worked. And while on this planet, it's Gohan, Krillin, and Bulma. Vegeta's there too, but he came on his own accord. He's not there with them. But there is a moment where Gohan and Vegeta do meet up, and it's just them. And Vegeta begins saying that we're the only Saiyans left. He tries to bond with Gohan, rubbing his hand in a very creepy way, almost very predatory way. And it's a very weird scene to watch. But the tension is broken with a very hard kick to the stomach from Vegeta to Gohan. I bring up this scene because it definitely does seem like Gohan is falling into Vegeta's words. He's listening to what he's saying and he's kind of believing it, only to be snapped out of that with a very hard kick. And I feel like that could be pretty traumatic in itself. But you can argue that that's not traumatic at all. You can argue that that's not anything. Let's fast forward to when they meet a group of galactic dancers who just so happen to know how to fight. And in this group of galactic dancers, there's a ginger giant buff man named Raccoon, a terrible person. Raccoon looks at Gohan and just absolutely beats him to a pulp. Gohan's not backing down at all. And so when Gohan takes his last stance, Raccoon breaks Gohan's neck with a very hard kick to the head. It's actually kind of disturbing to watch a little bit. The whole scene is, if Goku didn't arrive when he did, Gohan would have been out of commission for a while. He would have been dead. But it's okay, my daddy saved me, and I'm alive, and I'm well again, and I'm even stronger now. Let's go fight Frieza, Dad. These few examples that I showed really only scratched the surface to Gohan's shitty childhood. I could go for hours talking about it. If you want a part 2, just let me know. And yes, nigga, I know that Gohan had to go through these things to unlock the beast inside. He still has a shitty childhood. But, you know, if Gohan didn't go through all this, we wouldn't have the Gohan we have today. And nigga, I know I don't want the nigga in the comments saying, I'm actually Gohan's a Saiyan, so he could go through all this. No shit, bro. Let me have fun. Thank you for watching, though. I really appreciate it. Leave a like, subscribe, comment. If you didn't like it, don't like. Do what you want to do. You're going to do it. Thank you guys for watching. And if you want a part 2 of this again, just let me know. I'm yapping. Extreme yap session. Domain yap. All right. Bye-bye.